You just I don't know, just a smile and ass until like we catch a vibe. If we don't catch that vibe, then you ain't going anywhere. You're not gonna take my money. I don't know you. What's good, y'all? It's been a minute, but I'm back. Today we're gonna be going over a woman's expectations for the first date. You know, there's like an unspoken rule that says whoever does the inviting, you know, they make the plans, you know, and it's up to you to say, yeah, I'm down or no, right? That's all you gotta do. But to like kind of enforce, like, okay, if we're gonna be going out, we gotta do X, Y, and Z. I'm just like, is you gonna pay for it? I know, but we got these videos to show you. You know, let's enough talking. Let's get into it.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up. We're gonna come to the restaurant. We're gonna see your table manners. We're gonna see what you order. We're gonna see, do you hold your chopsticks correctly? We're just gonna, study you a bit. Okay? So dinner it is.
What? why does this remind me when I was in high school and I would whistle to get people's attention and women would be like, I'm not a fucking dog. Don't do that. Now we can't even walk together. We can't walk around the block. We can't walk through the park. I don't get how that's comparing you to a dog. How is that so bad? Especially if we have a picnic or whatever. And a coffee date. What's wrong with coffee? What's wrong? Coffee is like my go-to. Nobody wants to. If I ask someone out who's not used to drinking, you know, what's so bad about coffee other than, you know, well, coffee doesn't like me. If you're too shy to say that coffee doesn't like you and it's gonna take down everything you ate that day, I get it. I totally get it. Coffee just, I don't. But it tastes so good. Drinks. Okay, like, you have the ability to say no, right? Like, I would imagine you would meet up with somebody at the bar. Even if you don't, that's fine. But to have the fear of somebody taking you back home, I mean, they could do that at dinner. They could put something in your drink or your food when you're going to the bathroom to take, I don't know, selfies, or say, hey girl, if you don't hear from me, whatever. But yeah, I mean, that fear of getting drinks, like, that's like a normal, like, go-to activity. Like, hey, let's go grab drinks. You know, like, loosen you up a bit. But if you're not a drinker, I get it. But other than that, if you're just afraid for your life, that could happen as soon as we pick you up. And also, I don't know how to use chopsticks. I don't. Or I can't. I messed up my finger playing football in high school. So I can't do it. I'd have to use my left hand, and then that'll take years because I can't even write with it. See, the table matters. I totally get that. You know, see how you interact with other people. But I just don't think having food in front of us is sexy. I don't feel like that's like an intimate activity to do as we're getting to know each other, because we're stuffing our faces. Gotta take a break to look at the menu. I don't know. I don't think it's hot. I don't think that could. I don't think it's a good idea if you want to increase sexual attention, and that's what I'm trying to do, right? That's, you know, us fellas, we have an objective, right? Meet you, bedroom. Maybe you're dope enough to get to know even more after that, you know. But we have our goals. Anyways, let's go into the next video.
Serious question. Would you let a guy take you to a chain restaurant, like to Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Applebee's on the first date? Because I wouldn't. Like, I will just never reply back to you because what? Why would you take me there?
Uh-huh. Why did she list 2 expensive chain restaurants, Olive Garden and Red Lobster? Like that's not cheap, right? And that's not to say that I'm being cheap. It's to say that who exactly are you? You don't look like much. Who exactly are you to want more? You get me? Like what? Even Applebee's got that. What's it called? The dollar margarita Thursday, something like that. Yo, come on. You trying to say you're not trying to get turned up at Applebee's. That's just fun to say. Turned up at Applebee's. That's a great first date. Then tell somebody, where'd you guys go? Oh, we got turned up at Applebee's. It was lit at the Applebee's. It's just something about saying Applebee's. But come on, man, Olive Garden. You're not even gonna finish your food. No one is. And then Red Lobster. I've never been to Red Lobster. Seafood. I don't know. I'll try it out eventually. I'm slowly getting into seafood, but Red Lobster. It just sounds like that was a big deal for me, at least growing up, because my family never went to Red Lobster. Like, just so greedy. Like, how are you gonna be? And then what? She says she'll never reply. Where are we going? Oh, we're gonna go to Olive Garden. She's like, what the fuck? I ain't no Olive Garden, bitch. I don't get it. What's so wrong about it? Like, I'm not gonna take you to any restaurant, period. Not on the first date. Unless I'm in a really good mood. And I'm hungry. But like where do you expect to go? To Salt Bay's restaurant? If the punani is not guaranteed, I'm not taking you anywhere else. Like, and fellas, that's another thing. Like, low, like have like a low investment. You know what I'm saying? Because they like, who are they? Like, we don't even know who they are. The last girl was all like, "We're gonna interview you." No. You interview them. You see if they are worthy enough to take to freaking Disneyland or Salt Bay's restaurant or whatever the heck, dude. Like what the heck? Like, I don't know you. I don't know you. You just I don't know, just a smile and ass until like we catch a vibe. If we don't catch that vibe, then you ain't going anywhere. You're not gonna take my money. I don't know you. I'm not gonna reply to you. That makes no sense if she doesn't reply first. Alright, so there's this dude, right? He DM'd some chick, right? He posted it up, the conversation, and he says, I'm free tomorrow and Thursday. She says, I'm free tomorrow. We could do Black Rock for dinner or Principal. I'm down for either one, with the little hearts. Isn't that cute? TBH. TBH, I'm not the biggest fan of dinner dates because they make me tired and bloated. Plus, unfair expectations on the guy. How about drinks? Drinks are low effort to me. Why is it unfair expectations to want a man to be a gentleman and take a woman on a real date? If a man wants to date me, he can take me to dinner like the proper lady I am. If not, if he's not willing to step up to the bare minimum of being a gentleman, then we won't work out anyways. LOL. Just all of this. All right, so this goes back to the intro. He's doing the asking out, right? I assume you expect him to pick you up. I assume you expect him to handle the bill, right? He gets to choose what you guys do. He chose you. He gets to choose who he goes out with and what he wants to do, right? This is totally up to him. You are there for the experience to see if you want to even see him again, right? There's nothing that Black Rocks or Principal, I don't know what location they're at because I've never heard of those. There's nothing that these particular spots are going to do to amplify you liking the guy, right? For him. This will let you know that you like him for his money, But for a man to like not even be, like I said before, guaranteed any bedroom fun, then what's the point? What's the point? Low effort. And if you want to call it that, I mean, so it's an easy date. It's just a chill. What do you expect to be doing? Like, here's my thing on first dates. For first dates, it should be 90% communication, right? It doesn't make sense to me to go out to an escape room or Disneyland, you know, because there's not much individual interacting, right? If this girl, after that date, after you guys do some activity, golf or whatever, if after that date they don't even know if they like you for you or like what you could bring them, you know, your resources, you know, if a woman can't sit down across from me and have a conversation with me, and there could be awkward silences that aren't really awkward, it's just quiet for a second. Like, if that could be chill, if we could communicate and interact like we've known each other for a minute, that's cool. That's awesome. That's I feel like that's important. You don't want too many distractions. You don't want food in your face. You don't want focus on your weave not flying out the top of your head when you're on a roller coaster. No, like let's sit down and talk, right? If we can't sit down and talk for like 2 to 3 hours, right? Then what the heck else do I have to look forward to? Like the rest of the relationship is going to be really weird. So just go along for a ride and just see, if you guys are a good fit. It doesn't have to be something grand right away. Right away? You want a Cinderella story like right away? You want to be, whisked off your feet? Is that a word? Wisped? Carried off your feet, at a ballroom? No, that's not realistic. All right, y'all, that's it for the video. Glad you guys stopped by to check this out. I really appreciate it. If you could leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, that would be dope. You'll hear from me soon. Brother Josh, out. Peace.